Howdy, partners, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm here with Blue.
We're doing this again. And this time, we're not gonna rape your ears with random voices.
We're not gonna rape your ears with random voices.
We're just gonna use tones.
They're in my head. Ah. Oh, okay. Alright, here we go.
This is fine.
Hi
Hi again, Matt. Jeez.
Hi again, Matt the John.
That's my
But
line.
let's just say Matt, okay? Jesus
I
Christ.
said Matt!
Alright, good, I'm sorry.
Glad to see you didn't run away from us, huh? God damn it. We are epically failing.
What lines do you want to read then?
I lead yours in this goals, and you lead the other two's.
Fine. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to you, so everyone else was already hanging out. Just inner monologuing like, alright, and we're back.
Yes. Thanks for keeping your promise, Matt. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment to you, for you, whatever.
For you? Oh my god.
My mic blocked the thing for a sec.
Just continue reading.
Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. He deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out, or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh no, foreshadowing!
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth as someone who keeps her manga collection in a club room.
Oh my god, anime!
You make it.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Matt always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. I'm having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your home on fire once. Did I say that? Oh my god, I can't read.
Neither of us can, apparently.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Matt can become good friends too. Sayori? Hmm?
Bad word choice! Bad word choice! For a little person who goes to the literature club, you're surprisingly not realizing it.
As usual, Sayori seems to be oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Ah, yes, I love situations.
Yes, because this happens all the time.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know.
What?
Woo, I thought we said no voices. Me?
Well, cheap. Use voice. Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind.
Dang it, Sayori, what have you done?
Sorry, made it sound like a big deal when it's really not.
When surprises don't go well. Oh wait.
What do I do? You're saying that out loud, so...
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Da 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 da.
This is literally... This is literally how both of us act, surprisingly enough. I think.
I know, right? What the hell? Hey, don't worry about it. It's like we really fused. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright.
Keep slipping back into accents.
Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out.
Is it delayed on your thing?
So I picked up a book and bought it to you might enjoy. It's not delayed, I just take a sec to read the line before I read it so I don't stop and stutter.
I stutter all the time.
It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read.
I'm enjoying this.
And we could, you know, have sex
Jesus
discussion
Christ.
if you want.
What the fuck? I think this is underage. This is. How is this girl accidentally being Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. I read perfectly good literature. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. That's how I try to act. Enthusiastically.
Yes, enthusiastic. Well, you can read it all you want at your own pace. I did not mean to go into that voice. I did not actually mean to.
We're not going back in there.
Back in where? No, go back to that. That is the correct phrasing. Like, repeat it all you want. I'm looking forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So everyone's doing their own thing. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. That's me spacing out.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Get out of the furry closet!
How do you know it's a furry closet? What if it's a closet?
I don't know.
What if it's porn?
Jesus Christ, Lou. Where are you getting any of this?
You don't know my family as well as well, the people in where I live, and my sister. That's all I have to say.
Oh.
I get around, and you wouldn't believe the stuff they say at school.
What?
So, yeah.
Okay. Jesus, I lost my mouse for a second. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet.
She seems to be annoyed by something. Yeah, that over-exasperated yawn.
I hate memes.
I approach her in case she needs a hand.
Yeah, we're helpful. You looking for something in there? Frickin' Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. That's also anime as well.
Yes.
God.
So what you're saying is we're going about an anime manga. We're basically going through a manga. Describe an anime manga about reading an anime manga.
How'd you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. Oh crap, where's the eraser?
Yes, who wrote it on when I fell asleep that one time during class?
Yeah. Wait, is there a dick butt on my face? There better not be.
You should probably look in the mirror in the morning.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Tsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of... Excuse me? Turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. What did you say?
I said, did she rip it? Because if you're just snatching it from someone, you don't want to rip manga because stuff like that is hard to come by. Oh, scratch that.
Much better.
People take
Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
Especially if you have OCD. Which is why I actually figured out the most annoying thing to do to someone with OCD. Draw 2 dots, one in permanent marker, one in washable marker. So when they wash one off, it's the other one's gone, and then it's just the ultimate irritation.
You're an asshole.
They either... I haven't done it myself, but it's just something I figured out that was the easiest way to know someone OCD, so that way when something's erased, they know something was there. I mean, it's complete... You can't... It's just annoying.
Okay, let's continue.
Yes,
I know that feel. It's just me reading since you don't have any of these lines. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. It's all about you. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. What do you think?
Wow, that's just slightly rude.
If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice.
What tone?
Excuse me, just because I have a sarcastic tone in my voice in class
Same
doesn't
here.
mean I'm always sarcastic. Oh, actually, that's exactly what that means.
Yeah, I am too. Oh, well, be sarcastic at times, though. When I'm serious, no one takes me seriously. Though when I'm sarcastic, people take me slightly serious.
I remember on the first day, like our teacher was like, "All right, we're gonna be giving ourselves packets," and I said it. I said, "Yay!" And then she looked at me like, and I was like, "No, that was not sarcastic at all." And she's like, "Are you sure?" And then one of my friends helps. But I'll tell you one thing, Matt. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover.
That line that I've heard several million times in my life. Every freaking
trademarked. In fact, Atsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. That phrase is trademarked. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands.
I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in the colorful architecture. Wait a second.
What?
It's okay, if you read through the line, we're basically reading the Literature Club while watching the Literature Club.
Gasp! Wait. Oh. It's exceedingly Mo. What is that? What does that mean? We need to search that up.
You're literally just gonna search up Moe?
Yes. What? We need to find the definition of this. Jai's use the connection with manga describes slang precious. Okay. Idea of useful, innocent, femininity. Okay. Alright. I'm sorry. Don't just stand there. Atsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet.
Oh, out of the closet. I almost said I thought it said into the closet.
Into the closet. No, I'm being consumed by the.
You're being consumed by the darkness of Miss Flatchest.
Jesus Christ, Blue.
What?
She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. Yay, let's sit down. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Jumps across the room. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Get exclamation point.
Great word choice.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. She crosses her arms, scotches an inch away from me. Scooch it.
English. We are clearly experts.
Apologies. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I could say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. So a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, claiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice.
I misread reclaiming as ramming in my head.
Just gonna ram across the room like just one punch man.
Yes, let's just the intro.
I could feel her peering over my shoulder.
What? No, now I just thought of something. What if they took the main theme of Doki Doki Literature Club and put it inside the One Punch Man opening?
Jesus Christ.
I'm curious now. I gotta.
There's so much stuff similar to that, but not exactly like that. I don't know. I've heard of it. Much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Why would I do that?
Yeah, depending on who you are, you either read through things in the series, or if you're like me, every so often go back to older books because you can't find the newer books, so you keep reading through the older books to see if you can find smaller details that you missed the first time.
I wonder if some classmates think I have a crime for arson. Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? No. No. Wait, what we're doing again? I am, but nothing's really No. Stop lying. So I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Every anime ever.
Really is.
Typical slice of life affair. Cliches. Oh, excuse me, I have to burp inside my mouth. I kind of grew out of it since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot.
And if you're talking about High School DxD, there was a lot of plot.
There's a lot of plot. Yeah, there's.
If you include the bunny ears part of that.
Yeah, that's totally part of the fetish. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Is there going to be plot?
Is it just going to be like one of those cartoons that don't seem to have a plot and the world resets every time with slight variances? is well, some are canon while others are not, and they just have it there as filler most of the time just to keep you distracted.
Well, obviously, it's a manga. Why would you not expect plot from
Yes, it's gonna be
manga?
overly complicated, lots of yelling, though this is female, so it's gonna be like, I'm apologizing to any female viewers. That was terrible.
Oh, don't worry. I only have a few set of female viewers.
Okay.
They're not even gonna
Well,
watch this.
at least I apologized.
You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I
Yes.
don't know. I mean, kids nowadays are interested in that.
You don't.
I'm not.
Hey, if you've seen the show Uncle Grandpa, I have no fucking clue what the hell goes on in that show.
I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. Well, whoa, no. Mistaken. That's not the kind of plot I was talking about.
Uncle Grandpa, and you say you understand the plot? What?
Okay.
It doesn't have any plot. It has a
No,
character.
no, cartoons these days, they don't have plot.
Yes, they
That's
don't.
Why,
Though,
that's why, like,
though back on top
people
of
hate
Uncle
it.
Grandpa, like, I only saw one thing, and that was enough to say nope. It has a character literally called Realistic Giant Flying Tiger.
Let's just continue.
Yes,
A lot of
please.
the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. Gasp!
Okay.
But that just helps you get to know the characters. Character development. And besides, it's still entertaining.
Yes,
But later on, there's all kinds of drama.
drama. Ugh. Is it more dramatic than? Is it more dramatic than total drama?
I'll never let go, Jack. Oh, oops. Oh, that's a movie.
Yes.
Like when they get into all of their backstories long ago. And when some of the romance starts to happen. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I came for.
Yeah, no.
That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts.
Okay, so we both thought the same thing based on your laughter. We both thought the exact same thing. Like, that just sounds wrong.
No, it's just the way I read it. I read it incorrectly. Like, I read it so casually. I didn't say so many touching parts. That's why it sounded...
Let's just continue and stop being sidetracked. Quickly get through this.
Is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Oh.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, did you not realize that it could be taken as insult?
Yeah, it's true.
Mitsuki gives me a little shove.
Just punches you across the wall. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power.
This isn't even my
Fuck,
final
fuck,
form! Insert picture of Frieza as a trash can.
I'm really tempted to do that right now, but nope.
That actually is a thing on the internet. You can find it. Just type in "this isn't even my final form" and you'll eventually find it.
Good save. Ah, this chapter seems like it's about baking. What a coincidence. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
It doesn't. Both phrases work in my book.
I know. I realize that now. Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. What does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Wow, what a coinky dink.
Yeah, total coincidence. It's like that one time I read a book that said something, and then I formally said that something again.
Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised at how many people did stuff. Don't even need to mention.
I feel bad for anyone that impressionable.
So you feel bad for probably 10% of the Earth's population?
We call them weeps. Definitely not a coincidence.
Yep.
I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking.
Yep.
Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones.
Really is.
Yeah, not using your hand movements
when
to
it comes
beat freaking Naruto.
When it comes to bacon, I actually know how to bake, and I'm fairly good at it.
Yeah, I've baked as well. Just gotta put it all into a bowl, and then you mix it incorrectly. Then you're afraid to touch the oven, so you ask someone else to do it.
Yes.
Then you wait a little longer, because you know that it always takes a little longer. It burns. Everyone's upset with you, and you feel only slightly bad.
And then you accidentally hit yourself in the leg with your knee, and for some reason it kills as if you just got punched there by someone else. I'm not kidding. That happened to me this
That
morning.
actually happened to me.
I just
like,
accidentally
one time I was
tapped my
making
leg, and then all of a
brownies.
sudden it just feels like I just got punched. You're like, geez, am I that strong?
I was making brownies and it happened. Okay, anyway. God, we can't still try it. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Who are you to judge? We read on for a few more minutes. Wow, this corner is really small.
Why didn't they use this one from the beginning? Like, because they said we were in the corner, so why didn't we just use this one?
I don't know. I finished a couple chapters at this point. ... Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. Yes. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. Yes. I can't do that. I don't have any. I've done that a few times to get people interested, though I don't bring stuff up much. Like, everyone in the group is able to do that except me, because like when I go to school, it's just And
then there's those friends that even though you say you don't like it, they still try to force it upon you to try and get you to like it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Question mark. You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Oh, her face! This show is something's about to happen.
Matt the John, I'm sorry, but you're not... I don't think you're... Now you're being too much. Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Yeah, you better apologize.
Yeah. Yes.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. Like I could ever get my friends to like my videos or play good games like I do.
I don't actually ask my friends to go to my videos. I prefer to try and get more views from people I don't actually know, rather than try to prioritize friends, because if I go for friends, I would literally have way more than I really should.
Indeed. They just think manga is for kids.
I have 8 arguments, and only 2 of them involve boobs and butts.
Hentai. I can't even bring it up without them being all like...
That's not hentai.
Eh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Oh,
well, this is
Eric,
Japan.
I know those kind of people.
Yeah.
Well, wait, we don't even know the setting. What if this is in a
it's written all over this picture, like this picture right here, which has Japan written all over it.
I kind of know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it.
Into judging or the book?
I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate toward the other losers over time. Heck yeah, loser squad, high five!
Even though the friends I adapted to will actually be really
yeah,
how do you
actually
say cool?
They
like you
actually
actually
have
get
something going on in their life.
Yes. Well, we're just sitting here talking to a girl on a game.
Not us. Well, just a fusion of us.
When we actually think about it, this is kind of pathetic.
But it's probably harder for someone like you. Because you're small. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what I would do if you found this.
Word choice. You're female, you don't have to deal with that.
It's manga. Yeah. Yeah, when your mom walks in and sees you with your anime collection while you're dressed up as Naruto, there's a problem.
Speaking from experience.
Here in the club room. No, I don't like Naruto. Except Monaco was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I?
Nope.
Neither of us. No one can win.
No one can win.
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it?
Did you have to do that
I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
True.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So... Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page.
Suddenly,
Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my... Wait, why does that sound familiar?
Yeah, can you see what I was saying? I'm right. It is just flat out this game in manga form that they're going for. I'm 90% sure.
Can we keep going?
Yes, we can keep going.
I feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky, like me. But it gets especially bad when, spoiler alert, I should be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends. I can understand why.
Yeah.
It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. It is. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little myself.
That's the sound.
And you ruin the moment.
That's the sound of you cracking a smile. Okay, everyone.
Yeah.
Are you ready with today's poems? You better be, or I'll fucking murder your parents!
Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse?
Sorry, little bitch. I just need to make sure we all have enough time, motherfuckers. Though you do look pretty cozy over there.
Insert Titus's laugh. Yeah. Natsuki suddenly noticed how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me.
So a foot?
1 feet away.
Why couldn't they just say a foot?
Oh yeah.
Alright!
Alright. Good. Oh, good job. Guess I'll stop here for now. Oh yeah, you're right. Let's stop here. No, I'm just kidding. Just save.
How many save spots are there?
I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but I could just said, don't be dumb.
Don't
just
act
take
dumb.
It home with you. Don't act dumb. Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. I thought you loved manga. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one.
Yeah.
And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow. I only got part away through the volume so far. Part way, not part away. Jesus Christ. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. Yeah, how am I supposed to watch my Seinfeld, my Big Bang Theory? No.
How are you gonna catch up on Dragon Ball Super?
Yeah, or Naruto Shippuden.
Cartoons that you just watch because nostalgia.
Gravity Falls! But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. I always love seeing people happy. It makes me uncomfortable when I see someone cry.
Yeah.
Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Foreshadowing.
That's a big thing. It's at what point now that I actually can't really stand if someone's sad and I try to do something, and if I can't do something, I just feel bad.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time, except I literally don't do anything. I just stare, feeling bad, I could do so many things.
I try to do stuff, and then when I get better, I feel happy.
Alrighty then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip my book into my bag. By the way,
did you remember to write that poem last night, you motherfucker?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's reading, why don't you find someone... Damn it. I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf, torn from a spiral notebook.
I have way too much loose leaf in my backpack.
I used it all up.
I have 2 full small things of loose leaf in my backpack. Those 2 full 240-page packages.
Well, lucky you, I need that. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition note. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
I have terrible handwriting.
Alright, who should I show a poem to?
Yuri.
Okay. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I could trust her opinion, to be fair. You're trying too hard. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh? Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. How do you forget to speak?
How do you manage to screw this up? It's fine, don't fool yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on.
It fucking sucks.
Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? How'd you get to how'd you get this far without having to? For me,
yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, like when you in the younger grades, you actually get forced to write a form of poem.
I know. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess
I'm better last. Like, my lines, remember? Then I'd be reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands.
No, she has it in her hair.
I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Sorry, I missed a word. And having been through them myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate.
Yeah.
In other words, they tend to pick and writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is in both style and experience are weakened. Once Yuri finds herself trained on its own, the demeanor totally changes.
Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them work together, and probably the most challenging part. I spit on my mic.
That is true.
It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I'm reading this by looking at the word ahead of what I'm actually saying, which is why I'm doing this, kind of. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
She's a bitch. Well, never mind.
I must know the truth.
I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. Not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do.
I swear to God, if it's cursive.
I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it.
Better not be cursive. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? It's cursive!
Oh fuck!
Damn it! Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickens. I flicker back. Oh, I can't believe I actually read that.
I'm honestly surprised I barely understand it. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. You have good handwriting, it's just we don't know how to read it.
Oh no, I'm just that dumb. What? I wasn't
thinking of
that
at all. But it took you a long time to read. Yes, because we have to read English.
Well, it's hard when two people are fused together to read one thing.
True.
Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often.
I reread it too much.
Yup. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short, right? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. Look people in the eye when you're talking. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
I have problems, like, looking people in the eye, because I have anxiety sometimes.
Something easy to digest, I hope. I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Matt. You don't need to say the name in that case.
What,
Really?
really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. We really put a lot of effort into it, but remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and expression in their words.
Experiences.
They usually do more than tell a simple story of paint a picture. Jesus! Brain, register the actual words! In this case, perhaps the subject of poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost. Lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past!
Samurai Jack.
And soon to be left with nothing but an idiot!
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really.
Humble.
Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying, or be as good as Shakespeare.
I'm counting on you. Side note, is it sad that I'm able to read better when I'm actually reading a book than reading this?
No, not at all. Why'd that take... God, how long did that take just to go with one thing? Holy shit.
This is gonna be a long one.
Okay, who are we going with next?
Do you wanna... let's go with the biased one.
Wait, where do I get land on?
Natsuki.
Okay.
It's closer. Yeah. Now
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't...
I'll play Matt in this case, because you're doing her.
First of all, inner monologue!
Natsuki rereads my poem. I didn't say in the monologue, but okay.
Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Eh? Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. Huzzah! And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
What did I do? You fucking bitch.
She thinks, well,
that literature is good.
It's a compliment to us, but in a way.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it, but in the rudest way possible.
Not the rudest way. She could have said it fucking sucks, but it's also pretty good.
That's not the rudest way. It's just passive aggressive. Natsuki, with torts caught in her throat, gets caught in her throat.
You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Ah, yes, just look at my moves.
Natsuki must really hate me or something. Fucking tsunderes. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem.
I mean, tsunderes aren't that bad. It's yanderes that are the huge problem.
In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fucking bitch.
Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Yay!
Hey, the music got all cool.
Oh, this is different music. Fuck, now I have to find more music for this. Shit.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Thank you.
That's basically, that'd be what poem I'd actually put down.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it because I can't do any better.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? It's because it's simple?
Because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff.
If that was the case, I wouldn't. If that was the case, then I wouldn't even make it as far as I have. I would have been back all the way in grade 6 or something.
Well, I'm going back to kindergarten. See ya. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But that isn't the point of the poems. The point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
I have a
Like
bad
in this
joke.
poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. That's why I'm depressed. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand. I don't understand.
I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did you? I guess more went into it than I realized. Wow, that's just a blunt insult.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? I thought we were...
Guess not.
I have to search this up at the end. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud when I won't take that away from her.
Or, you could be like one of the... It's okay. So now then. So we going to Monica now?
Sorry.
Okay.
We just need to get this over with quickly. We're running out of time. This is a good poem, Matt. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
Hell yeah, I'm into it. See? It's like I said before, Matt. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here.
What is my motive? Hard.
I thought of the thing, but very bad word choice, so I'm gonna think of a reward for it.
I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah.
Friendship.
I'm gonna make sure. Friendship. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Don't kill me.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right?
Yes.
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Well, I'll show you.
Now I'll show you the way you glow through my blinds. I almost swear that as balls.
You didn't say Dear Sunshine.
Oh, I thought that was just her name. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds, again, almost read that as balls, in the morning. It makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
The last part.
Nailed it. Sayori. This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until the morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit. It's a yes or no question. Or maybe.
I forgot to do it last night.
Of course you did. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Well, jeez, okay. Don't be mean. Exactly what I was thinking. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem.
Oh, did you? Or did you? What did you mean to say it was a bad poem?
It came out nice. Or how should I put it? I got a hiccup.
Fabulous. Oh, okay.
It sounds just like you.
I was hoping for a He-Man vibe, but okay. Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late for school, whatever.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Wait a minute. That's
yeah.
not something you would just say out loud.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget.
Sure you won't.
I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it.
Now we're left with Monica. I'm kind of suspicious now.
To Monica. Oh, hi,
Do you
Matt. Having a good time so far? You better be.
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever had any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening.
I'm all ears.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? The mouse actually must be up that time.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Who wouldn't? I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Excuse me.
Jeez.
That's exactly how I would work in school. The pain never goes away.
Anyways, always want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't ever do that again.
Don't worry, Matt. We're all a little embarrassed here, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like it. I like it, man.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh,
What do you mean by
what a nice
cuter?
compliment. We need to work on it. Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think something Natsuki would write.
Really? Really?
And she's a good writer too. Though she is a
Oh.
bitch.
Jesus.
So take that as a compliment, or else.
If you say so.
Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
To be perfectly honest, I have not actually read anything. I don't think.
You have
from
not read
Shel
any.
Silverstein.
Oh, I thought you said, like, the way you worded it sounded like you said you haven't read any books at all.
That'd be stupid. Eh?
I haven't even heard of that one.
Maybe a long time. Maybe a long ago in a distant land.
Back in Saints Row the Third.
He's famous for telling.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. Like Dr. Seuss. And sometimes they're only a few times long. Few lines
Oh
long.
my god. Oh.
English! I'm pretty sure my tongue is fucking me. Don't take that out of context.
That's going into the quotes tab.
It definitely is. They
Going
might
into the
even feel like they're written for kids, but you think about them. They can express views of the world, and and that would apply to anybody.
Like SpongeBob hits dirty jokes? Yeah.
Yes. Like, I'm a dirty sponge.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. She's still a bitch. Maybe she's not an expert, unlike moi, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite type of show. Alright, Natsuki's the one.
They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can easily say why you're being kind of a poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Like a suit. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most.
Yay.
So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Except that's what we're trying to fucking do.
That'd be ridiculous.
Yeah. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
Jesus, it's been like so many. Are we really this slow?
No, it's just this long. Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. I'll also get fucking murdered. It doesn't mean I'll feel. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then. Yes, please, finally. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
It's a hole in the wall.
It's a glowy hole.
Bam! Oh, Jesus. Oh.
What?
My hands are cold and I just punched my desk.
Oh, ow!
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Jesus. Dylan Fire was holding the making of this video.
Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the sparkles protrudes. Spackle. Wait. What does that say? Spackle, sparkle, spookle, spickles.
Spacel. Spacel?
Spackle.
Spackle?
A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. I'm sorry if I'm reading this horribly. This is cursive.
I can actually read this kind of cursive, but it's too late. My retinas.
Retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't.
It wasn't too bright. It was too deep.
Too deep. Such a
Scorching powerful to enter everything. All of influence choices. I realized how I was looking in. I was looking out. It was on the other side. I was looking in a dick. Jesus, the kind of character I'm making her up to be is kind of accurate.
Why do we ruin everything?
So, what do you think?
10 out of 10. It's very free form.
If
That's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Your kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. What? What are you laughing at? How I said it?
No, nothing. Just keep going.
That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Like my
Pelvic
dick.
thrust. Woo!
That
Woo!
was that
Step on your right
both
foot.
of us
Don't
said.
forget it.
Both of us said something that involved dicking.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Slave? Well, I'm not sure
Jesus
if I know
Christ.
how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany, that's it. I can never read that word recently.
I actually don't know what that means.
Epiphany means you have a sudden realization.
Oh God.
It's
I'm Asian.
been influencing my poems a bit.
Epiphany.
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Like that
Blue?
slave. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyways, here Monica's writing tip of the day, dick.
Read. Shit. I spat over my mic.
Now we've both done it.
Yeah. No, read that with more enthusiasm. Once more, but with feeling.
Here's Monica's writing tip of the day, dick, motherfucker. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point, the tip. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress, like a dick. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper, then tidy it up later, like ejaculating on your keyboard.
God damn. I didn't want to do a dick joke today. I wanted to go one day without doing a dick joke.
There was too many opportunities for one, I'm sorry. Too many opportunities.
Another way to think about it is this.
If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you're just gonna get a big dot puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow.
Go with the
I have,
flow,
again,
bro.
I have literally 2 more dick jokes with those things. That's my advice for the
Shut up.
today. Thanks for listening, motherfucker.
Ah, yes. Is the day almost over?
You gotta wait for the dick jokes.
I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room.
That
I was a little more stressful
than I
anticipated.
anticipated.
You don't say!
Yeah. And
That-
everyone was judging me from the
everyone judging
musical
me for my
my inabilities.
Yeah. English there.
Yes.
If they're just being nice, there's no way my poems could stand up to theirs.
This is
This
a
is
literature
literature
club
club.
after all.
The sad thing is, the only, like, smart people, like, really smart people, like, I have friends who are guys who, like, are just as smart as me. I just get, like, a lot of praise, but it's a lot more noticeable to see the girls at my school being well, I'll take that back. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into.
Yeah.
Across the room.
classroom, say Monica happily chatting again. My eyes
land on Yuri and
Natsuki.
Ah! My eyes! Ah!
Look at
Ah!
Yoi's the eye bleach.
They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Did you say something? Oh my god,
Oh,
Yui's
it's-
psychic.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute! Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
You're the one to speak, you fucking bitch. Well, I don't have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Matt did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate that, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I didn't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I came across something particularly inspiring, like the stars, the constellation, which I haven't yet.
Triggered.
And Matt liked my poem too, you know.
We're not a one-way ticket, guys. We could go all.
We could go threesome, or foursome if you want to
Jesus.
count it that way.
Okay.
He even
Okay.
told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, the music is gone. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Okay, now the music is gone goofy again.
That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Matt appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Oh!
Damn! Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more?
They're gonna come
Are
much
you
and
that
apologize.
full of yourself? Oh, wow. Jeez. It's like throwing snowballs at each other.
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
And shot. Jeez. Tuba's going crazy in the background.
Wait. You're gonna have to show me the 2 music tracks that are in this.
I will.
Is
Probably
everyone
not.
okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose roofs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Matt started showing up. Oh, shit.
Wait, who?
Oh.
Wait, what? Oh,
Oh.
they're bringing attention to it.
Shit. Attention.
It's okay.
Natsuki, that's
That's
a
a little-
little... This doesn't
definitely
involve you.
Okay, that
I
was
don't
my
like
line.
fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. I was never here.
I was over here. Vanish! Vanish! Lightning strike!
Fire!
She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure them out. Let me explain that to her, Matt.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to avoid complex feelings and the meaning and most effectively. It's worth pointing out that we've been here one day and there's already drama. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limited to yourself, it's also a waste of space.
Jesus Christ, it's been an hour.
You understand that, right, Matt?
Well?
Well?
Perfect timing. How did I get dragged in this in the first place? We
Um,
probably should have went back into the closet.
Let's go back to the closet, lock the door, and hope he doesn't follow us in. It's
It's
not
not
like...
like I know anything about writing. Yeah, but just remember, we're retarded.
But whoever I agree with, they will probably think I'm more highly of me.
So of course, that's
Yoi.
going,
Help me say oi!
Help
Yoi!
me say help! Suki. First of me drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I forgot to save. Damn it! Oh my god!
Fuck! No wait, there's a save. Wait, check the check the previous save. No, like how far away is the last save? Like, can you check the load
Very
thing?
long. No.
No, come on.
So instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's inspection is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say
Should've went with
anything.
Yoi.
Sayori. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel
like this.
Matt. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
Fucking bitch. I agree.
Boo.
Oh. It's unfair for other people and you don't feel in our conflicts. What was that voice? It's
no one else would understand that except me, because I'm right close.
Unfair for others to...
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
Jeez, she would never. That is your immaturity that's made up your concept in the first place. English.
Excuse me. Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why.
We should have just went with Yuri.
Why nobody likes. Stop! Stop! Stop it right there. We're done.
Stop it.
That's it. Okay. Suki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. Your friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. I wish I could say the same for my real friends.
Most of my friends tell me as a nice guy, and I am a very valuable friend.
Indeed. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Oh, that's why it's hot in here. The fan is off. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting?
Didn't you say it's cold?
Because...
Well...
Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
I think we found the bisexual one.
What? Jesus Christ, it's just being nice.
Yes.
Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. I am the king!
I am the fucking queen and you will obey what I fucking say!
Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, whispered to Monica. She nods in return.
I'll be to be honest, jeez. I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people.
Is it sad how I can relate to people a lot more than if they were not standing next to me sometimes?
No.
Well, even if they're real or fake, like you, for example.
Yeah. Yes, it isn't that weird.
Yeah, it's perfectly normal.
Yes. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. I feel like we chose the funniest choice out of all of them, though. With Sayori.
Yeah, of course.
We should probably... We're gonna have to load that save, you know, and just try other things. Just make sure you save before we load that other save.
Next time.
Yeah. It's also...
It's not like I could
blame you.
Oh, jeez, I skipped dialogue. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well... I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. I'd bet that this would be a canon way.
Yes. She might be an airhead, but sometimes she's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. Maybe there's more.
She's an alien.
I see. I'm gonna have to go test that motherfucker. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. I like
foreshadowing. Okay.
I love to get. Though I would like a hug. That makes two of us.
You can count on me.
It does make two of us.
Vodka sauce sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Ick.
Oh god. You have to use the bathroom. You have to use the bathroom and talk to a nice girl. It's always how it goes down, I swear to god. Such a genuine person really doesn't make a good regardless of what she says.
If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Matt, what about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow.
No, I mean, okay.
And maybe you learn something from your friends, too.
Definitely.
Show your poem... So your poems will return and take even better. I misread poems as penis in my head.
God,
I'm being honest.
I
don't know! Okay, one eye is staring directly... Okay, one eye is staring directly at the mic just over and can see the words while the mic is slightly blocking, while the other eye is over the side and can see the words perfectly. So it kind of messes with your head.
Okay. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress.
Yoi.
I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Matt!
Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Aww.
Ah, it's so sweet.
Sayori?
What about what happened earlier? What do you mean?
What do you mean? You know,
it's
between you and
Natsuki.
Does that kind of thing happen
often?
No.
That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all.
That's all. Jesus.
I can see why they'll make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Matt, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is one. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in.
Nope.
Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... Does it really need to stop there?
Oh, yeah, see? I told you, the plot's just simply...
It's getting better. Like, one thing we found out, like, when we were watching a movie...
Yep, your voice cut out.
Especially a horror movie.
Your voice cut out, by the way. I missed what you said.
One thing that me and my parents actually, like, when we're watching a movie or show, especially if it's a horror movie, when a sex scene comes on, or when someone's making out, the show is about to get better.
Okay.
I swear to God, that's a thing we all.
So is that why the Deadpool movie starts off with like 5 to 10 minutes of sex scene?
I don't know.
I'm not joking.
We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori.
Yes.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Wait a minute. We're not here. We were never here.
We're never here. We cannot see our body. Where's our dick?
Are we even alive? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Alright. Time to make another poem.
Okay. We can check out more things now. Okay, so
Let's save.
yeah, let's save heal. Okay.
Alright, let's just do the poem. And we'll,
Okay. Pleasure.
Yes.
Massacre. Nibble.
Massacre. Oh wait, no, we'll just pick random words and see where we get.
Tragedy.
Love.
No, we should stick with the general theme.
Okay, fine.
Let's stick with the general theme.
Festa.
Despair. Or despise.
Spies. Alright, dark.
Darkness.
The journey awaits. Pain.
Dark of pain.
Alright, let's do dark. Tenacious. Vivacious.
Death walks among you. I ran out of breath. Jesus.
Alright, what are we doing?
Death.
Jesus.
Wait, Sideway likes death apparently. Lucky.
Okay. Let's do.
Bye bye.
Sweeter.
Sweet embrace. Oh god, the thing.
Fantasy.
The thing like who was happy about that one because it cut out for like a quick second.
I don't know.
You weren't paying attention.
Of course not. Let's choose a word already.
I
Fantasy.
was about to say suicide because I was curious who would get happy about that.
Okay.
Unending rage. Sunset.
Insight.
Sadness.
Meager.
Sadness or sunset?
General disarray. South Park.
Respect my daughter.
I have crippling
Depression. Let's go with depression. I'm actually curious.
Why is he so happy with that? My precious.
Okay.
Or should we go with Doki Doki? No, wait, no.
Too late.
Games, because that's what we're playing.
Chocolate.
Chocolate!
Ah! Broken. Misfortune. Misfortune.
Misfortune,
My
the best
League
bounty
character.
Climax.
Oh, just all sticky. Vitality.
Oh my god, enemy!
Okay. Entropy.
I spit all over my mic.
Let's
Swimsuit. Oh. Infinite determination, interstellar dream play. Boof.
Electricity.
Electricity, yeah, let's go with that.
10,000 fire.
The universe has brought in us a miracle fusion.
Okay. What are we doing?
Universe. Jump up, get back.
Imagination. Jump up in the air.
Lazy. Forgive.
Oh, we're done already. Jeez, that was fast.
Yeah, I'm turning away. Okay, we should stop here.
And that's it. That's it. All right.
Okay, we're done. We're done here. We
We're
might go
done-
back.
We're done here too.
Yeah, we might go back later to the things like when we're done.
Once we beat the game.
We'll go
I
back
guess-
and do the things we were most curious about. Like,
All right. Well, that's it for all today. Jeez, an hour and 13 minutes.
this is gonna be a bitch to upload. So it's gonna be Natsuki.
Okay.
Either ways.
Okay, very funny.
So,
Anyways, I hope you enjoyed our wonderful quest.
thank you so much for this video.
Are you?
We'll see you in the next
I bet
one.
everyone's wondering when the horror aspect comes in.
When we
'Cause
mentioned
it did have
psychological.
psychological horror. in it.
Yes.
Spooky.
Yes, and I wonder how many people came back for us trying to do the voices, and how many people are gonna come back to see if we actually change up the voices.
I'm just curious now.
Okay, so
Anyway,
see
I
you in the
hope
next
you
one.
enjoyed the video, and I will see you
Next time.
next time. Tillman,
And
signing
Blue.
out.
Blue, what do you want?